Welcome everyone to the Extremely Average podcast, hosted by yours truly, Goat and Red. Just your two average guys with nothing to do, entertaining you with an extremely average podcast.
Yes. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you, how to help Goat get a girlfriend. Do you have any advice on how Goat can get a girlfriend? Or
It's really.
go on. Sorry, go on.
I think you have to turn the lens of criticism inwards, and be like,
Yeah, go on, man.
maybe. Wait, okay, wait. What? So what's the situation? Where you like living now? Not like your address, but like, you know,
I live in Pretoria. Is that what you want to know?
no, but like with your parents or like.
Oh yeah, I'm staying with my parents.
Okay, so that's step one. No one wants to go home to your parents like day
Yes.
one, you know. So step one is get the fuck out of there. But then,
Really
once
nice people though.
once you break up, you can move back in. That's what I did. Yeah.
Wait, what did you do? Before we move on to the answering, helping him, what happened there? Come,
Oh,
story
like
time with Christoff.
I just moved back in. That's all.
You have to start from the beginning, fam. Like, who's this girl that you met? And so you moved out of the house with her, and then you moved
No,
back in?
that's not exactly what happened. I moved out to Res to do my university stuff, and then
Oh.
and then had a girlfriend, and then broke up just in time to move back. Yeah, it was a good timing, really.
I see. That is not a very funny story, fam. I thought you were gonna tell him more.
No, it wasn't very funny.
Really salty, poor man.
Fam, we'll still get to the story time. Don't worry. I guess this episode is quite long because of Goat's dumb questions. But anyway, you were saying about how to help. So you said first get out of the house. Okay, and then
At least have an option, because you can't.
Okay, what if I tell you that I have moved out, and then I lived on my own, and then COVID happened, and I moved back?
Oh no, yeah, that's
wait,
fair
wait,
enough.
did you moved out? Or is this true, fam?
I have moved out. I lived in Johannesburg, remember?
What you did?
Oh, you my fucking hell. What
You
you
never
mean I
told me
did?
that, fam. No, wait. Oh no, you moved out in 2019. I'm guessing, right?
No, in 2020. My first year of university, I moved out of my house, and I lived in Johannesburg for like 6 months. And during COVID,
Your first year was 2019 or 2020?
Oh, 2020.
What the fuck, man?
It was a terrible time to move out.
Yeah.
Right? I can't remember when my first year was, but when COVID-19 happened, was it in
No,
the
no, no, no,
start?
no. But before this, we'll move on, fam. Now I'm confused because I knew you since from 2019.
What did COVID start in 2019?
Well,
No.
technically, but it only came here in 2020 . So
Yeah.
I was still in high school. Matric year was 2019.
Wait, so I was
And
playing
20
games with you in 2019 then?
No, you didn't. We only started in 2020.
No, fam. I'm swear, fam. Because I moved in. Wait, I went to university in 2019, and I mean 2018, and 2019 was when I moved into my new place, and that's when Brawl Stars was coming out.
Yeah, but Brawl Stars and me playing real games with you is different because I remember you're 2 years older than I am as well, aren't you? Yeah.
Fam, you're
2 years.
21. I'm 23. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, you are. So it is the 2 year gap between me going to high school and university.
Fam, I need to stop playing with kids. It's always.
out of context,
I don't want to say it.
Yeah,
you should just put that at the start of the episode.
yeah. I think I might. Thanks for that. Thank you. I was just thinking that.
Don't do that. It's to say. I don't get
I
cancelled.
will. It's fine. It's fine.
But still, So we did start playing Brawl Stars in 2019. That is weird, fam. I did not know you were in high school stuff. Oh, but we weren't
I
playing.
was
We weren't
right.
playing. No,
Remember me and Verto? We played when we were in high school. We played a lot of times during class or during our register class at the start of the day.
yeah, because I played Brawl Stars with you during 2019. When did we start playing? When did we start playing proper games?
And when after we made our Discord, that would have been in March, I guess.
Okay,
2020.
March. 2020. What? No, we didn't make it earlier. I thought we made it in
No.
2019.
I don't remember these type things. I think it was 2020, and I was in first year of university because that's only then that I got a laptop.
No,
And
no,
I
no, no, no,
actually,
no, no. Because no. That's when I got this laptop in 2020. I got my new laptop in 2020 because I remember we were playing before that. We were playing Apex. I was playing on my PlayStation.
Hmm.
Fam, you don't remember our friendship then? That's it.
Nah, I
I
think
hate it
you're
when
wrong.
couples fight.
Christoph, look at this. Now you're pulling us apart as well. I thought you get children to keep the marriage together. And now you're telling me you're just throwing it apart, breaking it
No.
apart.
Well, if you ever go to therapy and you wonder why your parents got divorced, like it's your fault, man. It's your fault.
Yeah.
It's all your fault.
I knew that already, so it's okay.
Nah,
But yeah, you were saying about your question before I interrupted you. I don't even know what the question was.
What?
wait, who asked the question?
Oh no, you were leaving. No, I mean like you were explaining like you left.
Oh, yeah. I've already left the home, but I came back when COVID really had a lot of restrictions and we couldn't go around. So I just moved back to my parents' house.
Okay, so no
And
COVID, and he's out of the house. What's he doing next?
Okay. So step one is complete.
Yeah, it's not one complete. There you
Do
go.
you do anything besides play games?
yes, I study and I do have a work currently. I have
This,
a
no,
job.
no, 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 good. This is 2020. You have to get in the zone. 2020, please. Thank you.
No, we can go to now. It's fine.
Okay. So
Okay,
now
so
you have,
I was saying, okay,
no.
COVID stops in the next month, and everything is back to the normal way it was before COVID.
we
So
are
then I'll
we
move
are
out of
we
the
are out
home.
of lockdown, so
No.
can't
See,
go back
even
now.
moving back in, it doesn't matter. Once you've moved out the first time, it's already step one complete. So
I see.
we can continue.
Okay, so this is the scenario. No, we're just gonna fix the scenario up. COVID lockdown already did end. Actually, it did end. So if you are listening to this point, lockdown is over, unless it got changed. God is out of the house. He's living alone in Johannesburg. That's where he's living.
Yes.
So if you want to find him, that's us in Johannesburg, somewhere in Johannesburg. And
I think one of the things I'll do is I'll bully Red, because if I move back to Johannesburg, I'll probably be closer to him
oh,
than I
right.
That's
am
true.
now.
Yeah.
I'm
So
close to UJ, and that's
yeah, so I'll just come and drag you out of your home and be like, "Come on, we're
oh, you
going
wanna
on
you wanna, you wanna
adventure."
you wanna lose in tennis? I see. Yeah, of course, I see.
I do not believe that you can
Yeah,
beat me in
I will beat you in tennis. Christoph, do you play
You
tennis?
are so unhealthy and you vape and everything. What you mean you'll beat me in tennis, huh?
Fam, I might be unhealthy, but I still have the blood of a ten. I still have
Oh,
blood of playing tennis. I still have that blood. Of higher superior genes. But Christoph, do you play tennis?
I've played tennis when I was 10 years old.
So he can come judge us. He knows the rules. That's all you know.
Yeah.
You need a 10-year-old. But
I played a lot of Wii tennis, so I especially know the rules.
Oh, so yeah, you of course So he has a
Yeah.
lot of practice. And he just played V recently. So it's
has
just
Matt scarred you as well?
No, I'm very good at all the Wii games.
Yes, I am as well. But I still remember that there's the meme of Matt being so incredibly difficult to beat in all the games. But,
I don't know. Like,
you-
yeah, go on.
He was difficult in the boxing, but I did get him.
Oh, boxing. Yeah, I did not lose in boxing. I should get my. I don't know. Last time when I tried, I couldn't connect my V to the internet. So if I do ever get my V back here, we should play again. We should play and I connect to the internet. Yeah.
my Wii is in a box in my closet. I haven't set that thing up in years.
Oh,
My Wii's definitely never connected to the internet ever.
Yeah,
you
mine
should
as
try.
well.
You should try. You should try connect your TV to the Wi-Fi and let us know, so we don't waste our time. So we want you to waste the time for us.
Yeah.
But anyway, Christoph, I have indeed played. Or I do indeed do other things. Like I do like to go hiking with my friends.
Hacking is the gayest thing ever, but you're gone.
No,
I don't think that's true. I think you have a prejudice against hiking that it doesn't deserve.
Hiking is
Yes.
we've done, fam. Why would you hike? Why would you walk up? Why would you try to walk up a mountain or a cliff or whatever the fuck you want to do when you could go do
Red.
other things?
Like what? What are you doing?
Anything else?
It's nice.
No, it's not.
Red just
That is
stuck
nice.
behind technology. He doesn't want to go back to the bare bones and gritty life of living in the woods.
It's poverty, fam. It's poor
No,
people
it's
stuff.
not. It's actually really fun. Like if you go and like with this, I went to with friends. We were into hike like a
Hiking,
week or
yeah.
two ago.
Oh, so
And
you're not into hiking anymore.
I am still into hiking. What do you mean?
You said I was into hiking a week or two ago.
No, when we went hiking a week or two ago.
Okay, yes.
And anyway, then it's fun to catch up to with them, and like you can talk. You don't have to worry about other people being there. You can just walk with your friends, and then there's a view.
I see.
Well, it depends on where you walk, but there's usually a view and other things to do. So it's fun. I think you haven't lived a day in your life, Red. That's all.
Nah, I've lived enough. I've lived plenty. It's time for me.
If you don't like hiking, what do you think about camping?
Fucking horrible. That's the worst shit. It is the
Nah,
worst.
you just have bad
It
experiences.
is the worst.
Why?
Camping
It's
is
not
the
that
worst.
bad. It's
Why would
nice.
you go camping? Why would you go out? Why would you go live in a bush, in a tent with uncomfortable on the fucking ground, fam? Why you can
It's
go
not
live in
that uncomfortable, and
It's
also it's just
uncomfortable.
good to get away from shit.
away
Because
from
it's too
what?
much shit.
What shit?
Just everything, you know.
No.
You never heard like a change of scenery is as good as a holiday.
No, it's not, fam. That's bullshit. Also, wait. So you saying who do you go camping with?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyone wants to go camping? You want to go camping? Let's go camping.
No,
Yes.
I'm never going camping. Fam.
I'm going camping next weekend.
Oh,
Alright.
there you go.
Oh,
who
well,
are you going with? Who are you going with? Alone or with your family?
With a bunch of friends.
Oh, okay, then yeah, that's good. Because I was gonna say if you're going with your family, so you're not really, getting away from.
No, yeah, no, that is different. Yeah.
Yeah. No. But camping is still dog shit, and then hiking is next. I would rather go hiking than go camping, because I still want to go sleep in my own bed. My
Right.
bed is the only.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. End of the day, I just want to go sleep in my own bed. But before you move, let's not wasting time. And Goat, what happened to Goat now? Goat has a job and he's doing other random shit. Yeah, but he has an active life and he's not living with his parents. So what is he doing?
Back on the question. Yeah. So, step 1 is get out the house, and step 2 is get out the house even further, because you're not gonna get a girlfriend if you don't meet any girls.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
But you know how in like movies the main character will always have his wingman or whatever. Okay, not in always, but sometimes they have a wingman. You see, my problem if I move out and I don't go with my regular friends, I can have Red as a wingman, but he's useless.
No,
I'm
fam,
sure you've
I'm
met
not, fam.
him.
No. Watch, I'm a fucking great wingman unless I
You
just wanna-
should
unless I
put him
s-
to the test. You should try it out.
Oh, Christoff, do you have a girlfriend?
Not at the moment, no.
Oh, no, let's go out, fam.
No.
I'll be a wingman,
I don't want a girlfriend right now.
It doesn't want to be associated with you when it's outside. Red. Come on.
I see. Oh, damn, that is.
But you see, this is a way better structured advice for getting a girlfriend than previous attempts we had. So I'm quite happy.
So it's, you're going quite good. So carry on.
Step 3 is don't get a girlfriend.
No. You have to elaborate on stuff.
No. Yeah, I am going to. I just wanted to let the point sink in for a
Okay,
second.
so for the viewers,
Yeah, exactly.
For the viewers,
It's for the-
Goat is in a club right now, and he's dancing. He's busy vibing. You can feel the music. He's vibing. He's
Exactly. So if you're out there
Yeah.
and you're reeking of desperation, it's not gonna work.
Oh, so don't reek of desperation. 3.
You need to be content with yourself before you're content with anyone else. You don't have to. It's not that whole thing like you have to fully be whatever before you can be in a relationship, because I think that's dumb, because people are never gonna be like full people or whatever. But
I see.
It's
So,
okay. Here's the thing: from being in a relationship, people want you most when you're already in a relationship. Why? Because you don't want another one, but that's when they want you.
okay,
It's
so,
fucked up.
Red is really big into polyagamy. What?
Polyamory or polygamy, depending on what you're doing.
Okay.
Where you have more than one wife or girlfriend
Yeah.
or whatever.
I see.
I mean, if you're into that, then it's just no. Then it's actually the opposite, because you can't. You have to pretend you're not, and then it'll happen
Well,
naturally.
technically, I'm a Muslim, so I can have 4 wives. Even though I'm not a religious person, I can have 4 wives.
No, you don't.
I can become a Muslim. Like I want 4 wives now. I actually don't want 4 wives. For the person listening.
Only 3.
Yeah, come on, let's be reasonable. Like my budget now, that's three most.
Okay, you know
I don't
something.
have the money for one of them. What do you mean?
That's
Oh
But
yeah,
quite reasonable
that's
because like
another thing. Relationships are expensive. You
yeah,
you, you need to
have
be
money, yeah,
ready.
have money. Also, but so God already has a job, so that's already a tick. You know,
okay, but I do also want to spend the money on
fuck
myself.
you, bro.
Exactly.
No. You don't want to spend it on yourself, man. You got a girlfriend. That's it. That's your life now. No one wants. No one cares about you after that. So here
You
we
see,
are, right? God is in a club. You know, that's point three. And what was it? You said be content. That's 3.1. So and God is content with himself. Are you content with yourself, God?
yes, I am.
He's content with
But
himself, guys.
but content enough to not be looking to get.
Wait,
No,
so you say he mustn't look. So how will you know like what girl he likes then?
you
Huh?
Now
can you
everyone should
can
just be lining up in front of you to be like, yes, no, yes, no. You know, just like swipe them like it's with what Tinder,
Tinder.
swipe left, right, and go ahead.
yeah.
I see. So
Also,
yeah, go on.
speaking of which, dating apps are a miserable experience.
Oh, so
Like
you've been
Never
on a
tried.
dating app?
I've tried it.
What did you try?
It is just like a bad time.
Oh, what
How
did you try?
many of the times were people more looking for a hookup than an actual relationship?
A lot
Is
of
that
them are, and then a lot of them. So especially girls, they get to be very picky because
yeah?
if they know their heart, then every single guy is gonna swipe right, and they can pick who.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
So if they're just there for hookups, like it's not even worth like looking at them because they're just gonna be like,
I see.
I don't know. You don't know what's been through the canal, you know.
So did you have any luck with the, with whatever software you used?
I did at one point, and it was actually pretty fine for a while, but the rest of the time is actually like depressing because it's just
Why did she turn out to be a prostitute?
no. That part was fine.
Oh, that's all.
Uh,
You don't mind her being a prostitute. That is very progressive thinking, Christoph. I
yeah,
like you
sex
even
work
more.
is real work, you know.
So you don't mind your
But
girlfriend being a sex worker. That is so everybody now we
I
know.
just,
If
I
I
Christoph,
just
also
think,
go on,
I
uh,
didn't say that, but
if I can also interject, I
yeah,
think
yeah.
in our day and time, it would be more beneficial for you to go after an OnlyFans girl than just a regular sex worker girl. Because OnlyFans, they might make a lot more money, and they might not get used as much if you want to describe it as
That is very true.
but
I
your
I
but you
think
have to
that would
think,
be a good choice.
but your girlfriend's body is on the internet. People are jacking off to that shit.
Yeah, and they're paying
people
her.
yours- Huh?
They're
How?
they're
But your wife's
they're the
body,
little.
but everyone knows your wife's body is on the internet. So when you have kids, your son will be like, "Oh, my mother is on the internet."
That is actually
weird.
that is something I've not worried, thought about. Like, what do like people like kids exist right now that have that issue? You know,
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
like
like Lana
what's
Rhoades.
going on with their lives?
Like you know how like imagine like you go to school and then your friends are like, "Oh, I saw your mother's new video." It's like, "Oh, fucking hell!" Like she was sucking some big dick. It's like, oh damn.
That would be very annoying.
And imagine, like, imagine, and the video was posted when the kid was at school in his bedroom. It's like, hey, yo, fam, is it that's your bedroom, fam? Like, I remember when we came over and we were playing games. This is your bedroom.
Okay, but just also, how many of the children that you guys went to school with? Okay, well then it won't. Okay, whatever. How many of them you actually knew their parents' names and like saw them so that you can know that they are a porn star?
Yeah,
So,
not
like,
that many.
unless they are really popular, I don't think you would really know.
And there's so many of them out there. I don't think it's that likely unless they're very famous.
Oh,
Like, let's say,
yeah.
Christoph, if your parents are amateur porn stars, like the chances that some of the friends that you had on school would search their names or stumble upon a video of them, I don't think it's a very big chance of that, unless
That's
they're like
true.
searching
Yeah.
for specific terms. Like they saw your mother and she's like a very curly-haired redhead, and they search that in whatever tabs or website. they use.
Even then, there's so many that it's
Yeah.
just
So,
like
It will give you more international stuff, not local stuff.
so if it's the other way around, like with Lana Rhoades,
Mhm.
she is popular and then she got a child. So everyone will know, but what are the chances that our generation that know Lana Rhoades in her prime would tell their children because obviously the child that she has now is way younger than us.
True.
So when that child goes to school, who will tell their children, oh yeah, when we were in school, we had this Lana Rose and she had a child, and that child is now in your school. Like,
Also, like,
get that.
it would be really hard for most of them to even know that that is the like same person,
That is true.
unless like, okay, imagine like you have a kid, and then that kid becomes friends with another kid, and they're like everything's fine, and then like you go to their house because there's a party or something, and then you recognize.
Yeah, you like you.
That would be
knock on the
very
door,
funny.
It's you, your wife, and your child. You know, you knock on the door, and then Lana Rose and her husband opens the door, like, huh? Wait, I've seen you before.
Your face is
They
just
probably get that a
perplexed.
lot.
Your face is just perplexed, like, oh yeah, I've seen you before. Like what? And then your wife is just looking at you like, how have you seen her? It's like,
What's this?
What's this? Da? What's
You
this?
cheating?
It's like nah, man. You just pull out your phone, like, just quickly search it, like, is this what you know? Okay, so you know, but going back from porn stars, you know, nice, interesting for the views. You know, over here we do support sex workers, you know, so you know, up to sex workers and OnlyFans girls, but not unless you're trying to profit off the war, you know. We don't want you, if you're only girls fan, we don't want you being like, hey, my OnlyFans is 50% off because to support the war in Ukraine. You know, nah, that's not support.
Yeah, unless you're donating that 50%,
Oh,
then
yeah.
that's not that doesn't make any sense.
But back to the thing, back to the
Oh yeah, step 4 is just get really jacked.
I see.
Jack, like,
Yeah.
like, okay, there's no
Muscles.
way, not okay, so muscles, because I was thinking like
You don't
nah,
have to get big, you just have to get like
fit.
yeah.
Have that V, you know, have that V that the guys have, you know, on the
V-line, yeah.
V,
Sure.
yeah. Have the V line. Oh, so wait, how are people going to
Be able to do at least like 3 pull-ups, and then people will be like, yeah,
This guy
Great.
bangs. He's cool.
exactly.
This guy bangs, man. You know? No one says bangs, but sure, man, this guy bangs.
No, but I thought you were gonna go with the whole jacking off. That's what you meant with
No,
jack. So.
no, I mean like Jack, like I thought you were in a club, so you're gonna get like jacked up, like, you know, like like drinking
Oh.
and drugs and
That's you could do that, but I don't know if I'd recommend that.
okay,
Wait.
so
You know, you only live once.
You
You
live
have to die of something.
no. You see, Christoff, you know, you know, we've said it multiple times on this podcast. We give good advice, like, you know, and we also bring good guests who follow our principles. Don't get drunk. Don't get drunk, but don't do drugs.
Yeah, don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do drugs. Don't do.
Red is having a stroke, okay?
All the drugs he took.
I have never touched a single drug in my life, and that's
I do not believe.
oh no, alcohol is a drug, you know, so technically.
Yes, of course.
No, what you mean? Of course, like the way you say, of course, it sounds like sarcasm. Like you're like,
No,
it
it's
does
not
this.
sarcasm. It is considered a drug, like how medicine is also called drugs.
Yes,
So,
but the way you say it, you're like, yes, of course. It's like,
you can believe whatever you want to believe, Red. It's fine.
yes. Yeah. So guys, don't do drugs. Don't do drugs. Don't drink a lot. If you're under 18, don't drink alcohol. You know, don't be a dumbass. Also, you know, don't get pregnant. But you know,
Yeah, very true.
no.
Use protection.
Use protection. Yes. Unless you're if you're super rich, I do not want to have kids, fam. It's my money, not our money. This is not Russia, fam. It's not a communist party, you know. And we already have someone who's cancelled from Russia, so no communist party.
Oh.
Yeah.
Last comment on Russia and Ukraine. I saw when I was driving home from work yesterday.
Mm.
So Russia
There
and
was a
Ukraine?
guy. Sorry. There was a guy in front of me, or driving in front of me, and he had a Ukrainian flag, but a printout of it stuck with plastic on the inside of the window, on like the back window. I don't understand these people.
Was it at least like cut out of the paper, or did it have the white border as well?
Oh no, it had a white border, and it was printed large on the paper.
Oh.
It's an
Yeah.
A4 paper, and like it filled most of the page. but you could still see the white outline and then the plastic before plastic bubble.
Well, that's not
So,
even. That's like lack of dedication.
yeah, come on, at least laminate it.
Yeah, man.
No, I thought he just like copied the Ukrainian flag, pasted on the A4 page on a word like it's like a small what on a small flag.
Just it still has Shutterstock. What's that website called?
Yeah, like the Getty
Story.
images. Like,
Getting
thing.
images, Shutterstock, yeah. You know, just pasted it there. Like, okay, that's it, guys. That's all the K I gave in this world. But back to getting a girlfriend.
That was the 4-step process. It's done.
Oh, 4-step process. So you said get jacked. Okay, so so let's say now we have a whole situation. You know, Goat is in a club. He's vibing. He's you know he's. Wait, are you more drunk? Are you fucking hell.
Yeah. That.
Yeah, you know that.
I can, if I wasn't as lazy as I am, I can make a compilation of the amount of strokes Red has had in this episode and just use that as an intro. But that's way too much editing. So
So okay, yeah, so I was gonna say, are you more confident while you're drunk or you're not drunk, or tipsy, or whatever, you know? No, dead?
Oh, me?
No, no. No, I was asking Goat, but okay.
oh, I thought you were asking Christoff because he was
Christoff
no,
is our relationship advisor, and you're the person that coming in for advice, and I'm the guy who's listening in from the balcony.
okay, but you see, the thing with me currently is I don't really care for the fact that I don't have a girlfriend. So I'm not going out to a club and be like, yes, I want to find a girlfriend, so
No,
I'll go out and talk to her.
No, he's lying.
No, that's part of the process, though.
Yeah, you know.
You gotta go there without
Yeah.
caring about it.
Exactly, you know. So
If you care about it, then nothing's gonna happen.
in the
Okay,
back
but
of
you
his
see,
mind,
the
he cares.
The thing with Red asking if I'm confident or not, I'm confident enough that I can just talk to a random person, but I won't do it to be friends or to take them home. I won't do it to be a girlfriend or take them home or anything like that. I would do it just to be friends with a random person that I
Okay,
met.
so to indirectly answer my question, because you just took a too long time. So you're just confident, and you don't need alcohol to be confident.
Yes, of course. I
Okay,
exude confidence.
Okay, so exude confidence on now. Goat is confident. He's in a club vibing. He's exuding that confidence. I'm sure Goat knows this. He's jacked up. So his chubby fingers are gone. He's jacked up. He looks rich. He has some nice clothes on. I don't know what mostly his getup is. So maybe he's wearing some. I don't know.
Cargo pants and what sandals? What do you call this?
Oh yeah, a tank top, cargo pants, and a sandal.
Yeah. That's the fit.
And one of those tub hats, just because you have to be common enough.
Okay, so no, he's wearing some good clothes, not that dog shit look he's trying to go for. So now he's in the club, he's vibing, he's dancing. So what should he do? And that girl comes up to talk to him, what should he say? What should be the opening lines for him?
Just absolutely ignore her.
Absolutely ignore her. So
Yeah,
he should rather go for her best friend.
I see. So that's the part where I would struggle, because I am quite extroverted. I would be like, "Hey, welcome. How are you?" I would try to talk to them. I wouldn't be like, "Yeah, no, I'm too cool to talk to you," and then just continue like dancing.
No. So that's what he said. Then I said you ignore the girl that you actually want and you talk to her best friend.
Get some jealousy, like rivalry going on in the game.
Yeah. That's
It's not really fun if you're not breaking up some friendships. It's not really fun then. But
it's like the I saw a Twitter post on it, and it was like, I just ended a relationship of 5 years. And then someone asked the girl if she's okay, and she said, "Yeah, it wasn't her relationship."
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
You go with that. Start a random catch fight and then go.
Oh, so okay, let's what do you call so now we know how to get a girlfriend. Like Christoff gave us some good advice. If you want to follow it, the first step.
Yeah, let me know how it goes.
Next time we have Christoff on, or you can leave a comment. Then we'll tell Christoff how it went. But now the second part. Let's say how to get him laid. Just get him laid, one night stand, and leave. How would
Is that
how would he go about that? Yeah.
Oh my God.
that's not really something that I do, so I don't really.
Doesn't matter, man. I'm sure you can get advice
That
though.
is something that I want to do, but yeah.
Nah. He
Yeah,
wants to.
you know, his heart's not in it, so
No, but okay,
it's not.
for
Wait,
the
I
viewers.
think let's a question. Let's see. Let's give Red advice for him to get laid. You know?
Astaghfirullah.
Come on, Red. You have to have muscles. You know those clothes, the like a button-down shirt, button-up shirt, whatever. You have to keep the stomach open that they can see your abs,
I see.
and you have to have a little scruffy beard and everything, and then you'll get all the girls. You know, you just dance up to them, and then bam, they'll go home with you.
Oh, I see. But you know, I
If
have a
you
good-
don't have muscles, then all you need to do is like fill like an aesthetic, because there's plenty of people out there that are just like, oh, I want me a sad boy or whatever, and it's like, okay, you just do that for one night and you're fine.
I see.
Red, go cut your arms up for one night. Have the scars and be like, yeah, look, this is when I lost my dog. This is when I lost my goldfish. You know, you have a line for each loss. You know?
Legally, I can't advise that you do that, but
legally we cannot advise that, you know. So we're not recommending that, you know. But you know, so do not follow that advice. You know, Goat is giving us, I don't know what happened today, but Goat is giving us some terrible advice. Usually he gives us some good advice, but today is just like, I think he's just like overwhelmed to see another white person on this podcast. So, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know. Anyway. But anyway, you know, but you know, you know, Christoff is like, oh shit, I'm not part of this now. You know, okay, but, you know, okay, you know, on this topic, would you,
What you mean? This topic.
no, it's fam, like, you know, like, from getting laid and stuff, you know, like, dating and stuff. Would you date a person of a different race?
Yeah.
Christoph, you can go first, yeah.
I have.
Oh, you have? So you're saying, what other races have you dated?
I had an Indian girlfriend for a while.
Indian girlfriend, of course. And how was it? Yeah.
It was good. Like,
you have-
still have.
Did
Problems.
you have much problems in terms of like traditions and cultural differences?
Oh, yeah.
Not really, no. I mean, I'm sure like you could run into that, but I didn't know.
Oh, well, like how long did you guys date? Depending on that.
It's complicated.
What do you mean, fam? It's complicated.
Because we were only officially dating for like a couple months, but then it's been like a thing.
Oh, okay. So wait, okay. Before we go on, like, are you more into like religion and cultures and stuff?
Not really.
What about the girl that you were dating? Is she like?
No.
No. So okay. Then I see like why you guys never had a problem about that. Because we know people that like, you know, like into this they have problems with about that. But okay, so that's fine now. So you would date. What about marriage?
Yeah, I mean, that's not really something I think about right now, but sure, yeah, why not?
So what about your parents? Would they be like, okay, it's fine, or
Oh, I don't know.
you don't know about that?
Maybe.
Moved out, doesn't care anymore.
My parents probably would be fine.
Yeah, would be probably fine. You know, I would be probably, yeah, I don't know, but they'll be fine. If they love me, they'll accept me.
they'll have to. It'll be fine.
It'll
Yeah.
be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. What about you, Good? Even though I know the answer, but you know, Christoph doesn't. You know, so you know.
Okay, that's really questionable.
Wait, what is questionable?
The question is questionable.
Why is it questionable?
I don't think I would, but it would depend mostly on the person that I'm
Yeah.
dating.
It always depends. Yeah, because like there are cultural differences, even just in like personalities, and sometimes you might just not be compatible with someone because like the culture is way too different.
So
but
I doubt that it would work, right?
for you,
Between me and someone of another culture or ethnicity.
I see. So you know that's the problem. You don't know. So no, it's a no for Good. Yes for Christoph. So any girls that are listening that are not white, hit up Christoph in the DMs. You know, you can just leave a comment and then we'll pass it on to Christoph. You know,
I'll
and
send
then,
him a screenshot of your message. Be like, hey, Christoph, this girl, and I'll go for it.
yeah, go for it, man. You know, look at this girl, fam. You like what you see.
Yeah, I'll be looking at the comments every day.
But also confirm she's 18 and over. You know, we don't, you said you're not into kids, so so it's fine.
Yeah, ideally that would not be
Ideally
anywhere.
over 18, please.
Yeah.
He is willing to groom.
No, I don't think.
No,
I'm not even willing to put that amount of time and responsibility into something right now, even if I were wanting to do that, you know?
I see, yeah.
You don't want a long-term relationship spanning from the age of when she's 16 to 18.
I see.
God.
No, but okay, then that's what the fuck? Well, I had one other question, but now I'm forgetting the question. What was
That's weakness.
No, fam. You can think of the question good for now. Then let me just think.
Nah.
So now, don't you have a story for us, Christoff? Any stories?
What?
Funny stories?
Just any story, any funny story. I don't think that's how conversation works.
Oh yes, no, yeah. Now finally remember. Thank you for your funny story.
Poor Christoff, he wanted to tell us a story.
Oh, you wanted to tell a story? Yeah, go for it, man.
No, I don't have a story prepared.
I told you to prepare stories.
If you remind me of a story, I could tell it, but I don't.
Okay, what? Any fights in school?
I didn't know anything that was going on in school. I only found out all the crazy shit after I left the school because I was so out of it. Apparently, like, people were doing like drugs in my class and like fighting people. But I didn't know. I was just like in university and people were talking about it. And I was like, when did this happen?
I see.
I do remember. I didn't see it happen, but I saw the aftermath of it, where, and I think it was the same age group as what you are, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how old you are, Christoff. But
so,
I know.
I think he's a year younger than me. Yeah, he's younger than me.
Mm-hmm.
But like, okay, so it's probably a year older than you. When they were
what? He's younger than me, fam.
Yeah,
I'm older.
Yes, I know. The matrics that were a year older than Christoff.
Okay, yeah. So basically my age,
That's what I said at the start.
Okay, yeah, go on.
That's why I said it.
Go on.
In any way, there were two people. There were two of the quite popular guys, and one of them was dating a girl. I can't remember her name or whatever, but the other guy asked her for the matric dance and the matric farewell thingy at the end of the year. So obviously that's not really how it should work because she's already dating someone. But I can't remember the whole thing that happened. But then it ended up that the guy that was dating her went to fight the guy that asked her out for the matric dance, and he stabbed him with the thing that you draw circles with.
The compass.
Yeah, compass.
Is it called a compass?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called a compass.
That's weird. And anyway, that thing, it has one pointy end and then one end where you put the pencil in.
Yeah.
He stabbed the other guy with that. And then they had a fight where they punched each other in one of the squares. And the teachers had to pull them all apart. And I think both of them got suspended for a week or something. That's just the...
Wait, what about the guy who got stabbed, fam?
Nah, it wasn't as bad of a stab wound, so I think...
My guy still stabbed him. It's a stab.
Still gets stabbed, yeah.
Yeah. You got stabbed, fam. What do you mean it's not that bad? You got stabbed still, fam.
They didn't sue each other, so I think that they were fine, I guess.
I see they got over it. I see, man.
Yeah, no eyeballs or bones were broken.
No. Or... just some light stabbing, Always accept.
Yeah, normal things.
But yeah. So let's see. What is it then?
You wanted to tell
about the work. No, I asked Christoff for a story, but he said nothing happened. People were doing drugs in his classroom after he left. So.
No, they were doing it while I was there. I just didn't know.
Oh yeah.
I was clueless in school. I had no idea.
What type of drugs do you know?
I'm
assuming
apparently.
It wasn't a smoking drug.
No, apparently some of the people in the other class, because I was in the cool class.
Ah, cool. Of course.
We're doing like coke and stuff.
Oh shit.
That's
pretty hectic.
Quite a bit more extreme than I thought.
Yeah, right?
Maybe someone brought edibles to school, like gummy.
No, that would be funny. That would just be a funny story. But no, it's a whole thing.
They were doing cocaine. I'm okay.
Yeah.
They, I also thought like, they're just doing some weed, smoking some weed. Like, nah, they were just sniffing lines, with a credit card. They stole, like, sniffing some madness.
Just imagine like they take out the student card. Well, usually high school doesn't have student cards, but just imagine like
Or they pull out
Yeah.
a note, they pull out a note, they roll it up. Smoking Mandela is being very disappointed. But like what I wanted to ask, this, I think this is gonna be the last thing, unless I know you are into what's filming and stuff. So is there a career you want to go into one day?
Yeah, probably not on the actual filming side of things, but I'd like to go into the VFX and stuff.
Oh, the VFX, I see. I know you
Yeah,
like to make music and stuff, so you're what? But so what about the music side? Or what would you rather choose, the music or the filming side? Rather?
I think the music's always just gonna be kind of a hobby unless some weird freak accident happens, Although making music videos, I think, could be a fun thing.
Yeah, if I actually really want to make one, but
Same.
What do you call you said that I forgot. I had the thing in my mind. I forgot. Have you produced any music, any songs?
Nah, that's the thing. I play like instruments and stuff, but I haven't really produced anything yet. Me and a friend of mine were planning to go out and like sit in the middle of nowhere in a cabin for like a week and just make music the whole time. So that could be fun.
Wait, you want to go sit in heaven?
a cabin.
Oh, cabin. I thought you said
Yeah,
heaven.
not in heaven. I feel like at that point it might be too late to advance my career in any way.
Yeah, because I'm like wondering, like, if you plan on dying from music, like, why would you say no to the 72 versions? Man?
Oh, for fuck's sake, dude.
Always connected. Always connected. But so, what kind of music do you want to make, though?
I don't know. Probably some funk, maybe some punk,
Funk,
maybe
punk,
some what else rhymes?
jazz.
Maybe some junk.
Okay. But like we are always looking for some music for our podcast. If you make some, we're always happy to plug you in.
That could
Can't say
yeah,
that
maybe.
we'll help spread your name because we only get like 7 views per max, but it's something.
Some of them get quite a lot of views, 33. But
I mean that's fair enough. Yeah.
we're still starting off, So, but yeah, if you have any songs, you can always send it to us, and we can put it as a background music of this exact episode, fam.
Well, then he has to upload it before the end of this week or the coming week because edit.
Yeah.
Upload schedule. I just imagine him doing that and then copyright striking us.
That would be very funny.
But
He's like, "Nah, fuck these guys. I'm gonna take my money back. Okay, well, obviously we don't really earn anything, but in the real world, in the hypothetical world where we have a lot of money and we are popular, he'll just be like, "Nah, this is now my podcast episode." He just steals it.
I see. There you go. But yeah, if you do have any songs to make for us, of course, you can always just sort of hit me up and we'll put it in the background of this episode or any other episodes, because I think I know you haven't heard any of the other episodes, but I think the other episodes, like some of them, like they have different music. Like 2 episodes have different music. The rest of them have one of my other friends that made some lo-fi beats for us, and then that's what we have been using. But now we want a new song, so
Yeah, that's
Oh
why
man.
I got new music for the last episode.
But
What music did you use then?
fam,
Previous?
I just used his song again, fam. Like
Why?
Because I was DMing him, then he said, he's working on the new song, so I'm like, oh, okay, and I told him, yeah, I want you to come back on the episode, and he's like, sure, man. So this is what happened. Then that's what happened. And now I use this song again. Hopefully he does make it again. Hopefully he does make it. It's been a while, because I told him a while ago. So Christoff, if you make a song, we can always feature you. So hopefully, I'm saying if you want to make
no
it.
promises, because I literally haven't made any songs. But
I'm sure you're a good producer, man. Come. But more on the filming side, how's that? Have you thought of anything? I know we talked about it a bit.
Not at all. I've been busy. I've been busy and useless.
Busy.
What do you mean useless?
Just not doing anything, you know, procrastinating,
Okay, so you won't get a
sleeping.
girlfriend because you're not going out and doing anything. That's what you're saying.
No, I won't get a girlfriend because I don't want one.
Yes,
See,
but
he doesn't want one.
that's not the point that I'm making now.
Oh, but also, if I did, and I was doing what I'm doing now, then yeah, I wouldn't.
I see. But yeah, so you haven't thought of anything. I know we talked about. You said that you want to film the song. No song. But like I suggested, we should go airsoft. I didn't say we should go airsoft. Someone else suggested we should go airsoft, and I'm like, oh, we can record that and make it into a video, a music video.
Yeah.
Josh,
What?
why do you want to share how you look like on episodes?
Oh no, of course not. I'm not gonna be in the video, fam. I'm the one recording.
That's not gonna happen. But I would rather. I think I would enjoy paintball a bit more still than airsoft.
I enjoy both. I'm not gonna lie, fam. We still have to go play paintball. Christoff, join us to play paintball.
Christoff, do you want to go play paintball?
Yeah,
then
I
take
wouldn't
it out.
mind. I haven't played paintball in many years.
Just someone you just recently met and some stranger with a goat.
Yes.
Yes.
You don't know my name or anything, but it's fine. I'm sure you won't steal me. I won't steal you, so it's fine. Kidnapped. I mean,
That's what
I forgot there's a joke.
Yeah, so but I don't know, Chris, also. Alright, if we ever do make a plan for paintball, I'll be sure to send you an invite, and hopefully you come and not be like those people like, yeah, sure. It's like,
We'll come, and then just don't arrive. Yeah.
No, yeah, I'd be keen.
there you go. So he'd be keen to come for paintball. You didn't really. I wanted to ask more about your, but yeah, I see you're not interested in talking about filming and stuff. And you said about via.
I mean, I don't know. I just haven't been doing anything. You know, I've been doing all that work stuff and then sleeping.
How's the work stuff going? Is it done?
Pretty much. I have a few more things that I might do, but like all the stuff that I wanted to do is done.
Oh, that's excellent. But oh no,
Speaking of which, I want to 3D scan some people. So if you want to get 3D scanned and become a 3D object that I can use for whatever I want, then
Make him into an avatar in a game, you know.
Because you see, his mind went into the game. I just thought like, our Parliament is about to get released.
Deepfake adds you to random videos.
There you go. But yeah, we should meet up and think of this filming stuff, because actually I want to go into filming more. I want to be filming and writing. So, like,
yeah.
but what I said, I don't know if I remember telling God about the friends. I think I didn't tell you much, but I said some friends that meet up every week and then they play a game. Like, they just together around on a round table and just a fucking table, not a round table, and they play a game. So it's like every time, like on the first episode I was writing, it was Crazy 8, because I actually don't know how to play poker and all this kind of games. You have to interject sometimes because my wife.
I like poker. I do like poker. I just don't have money.
Oh no, it's not about the money, fam.
No, just in general. I would play more poker
know
if
how
I
to
didn't have
gamble.
to, lose all my money.
But my game was about since I know how to play Crazy 8, so I could explain like how to play Crazy 8 a bit more. And then I was gonna be like, okay, so this is a drinking game. And actually, first I started with the episode like with 4 people. The host who's hosting the first get together. He is the host, and then we just have it's just in a room. Like, let's say you guys come over here, we just sit on a table and you're sitting there. And now it's just we're sitting here and now we explain the rules to you. It's to make it more interesting, like no one wants to see just 4 guys just play cards and that's it. But so I added like drinking element and then another secret element. So it's every time you lose. So for first place doesn't have to drink or do anything because he's the best. Second place, I said second place also doesn't have to drink, but then the third place has to drink half a shot, and then the last place has to drink a full shot. So
Half a shot.
I think it was a full. I think it was half a glass and a full glass. But then I want them to chug it down. Not like just sit there like drinking for like the whole thing. So oh no, it was shots, man. The fucking I'm retarded. It's and I just remember because I have the thing open now. It was what is it now? It was 3 shots for last place.
Oh, okay. You want them to die.
Oh no, okay, let's see. Okay, yes, the and the, Oh no, it was last place is 2 shots, third place is 1 shot, and then second place is a half a shot. That's what it was, you know. So ignore the rest of the previous things I said. So last place, if you like, let's say Goat came out last place, he has to drink 2 shots. Christoff, you came out third, you drink one shot, and if I came out second, I have to drink a half a shot. But
The mystery winner doesn't have to drink anything.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You know. And then the second part of the game is, if you end up last place about 6 times in a row, right? Oh no, 6 times. What?
You're probably not in any state to do anything then.
Oh no. So if you end up if you end up last place 4 times in a row, you have to tell us a secret that no one knows.
Ah.
And so like four times in a row, that's in a row. And but if you but overall, if you end up in last place 6 times, you also have to tell us you have to tell us a secret that no one knows. And it can be anything, of course it has to be a good secret, fam. Not just like let's say like in the hypothetical, you're like, you come out as like, fam, I'm actually gay. It's like, oh shit, okay, and you can tell a secret about anyone else. It doesn't have to be about you. You can, so basically, let's say if you and Goat were best friends, and you knew because if you're best friends, you know some secrets about him, and then you're like, fam, you're like, in grade 10, Goat was doing cocaine. I'm like, it's a madness. Of course, you guys would be fighting and stuff, and so that's the whole thing, people like first, and in the episode it's like, fam, I don't want to destroy relationships here, like, nah, fam. And people are just like, hey, fam, just don't lose that. That's the whole point. Don't lose. Or don't
I don't think I'd be very good at this game.
Why not?
I don't have any secrets to tell. Like, no good secrets.
Oh, think, fam, it's a show. No thing is, right, all the secrets will be written in, so.
No, yeah, I get that. But I'm just thinking, like, if I were an actual person, it'd be so boring.
If you were actually playing this, I understand.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have some secrets.
Yeah, not really.
There are other drinking games that you can also do that you don't need to have secrets. Because I'm assuming that's what we're still talking about. Sorry.
Oh no! This was me explaining my show that I'm writing.
Yeah.
So it was an episode. Well, yeah. No, this is about Crazy 8 because I don't know how to play poker. So I couldn't explain the rules of poker. So I just closed Crazy 8. So
yeah.
This was like a drinking game with just telling secrets, and then of course and then I thought of this when I was writing this episode, I thought of the second episode. I'm like, it has the same premise, but it's a different game. But this one is more of like, if you lose, you get slapped by everyone above you. So basically, you come last place 4 times in a row. Third place slaps you once. Second place twice. First place 3 times. So it will get like crazy the more it goes on. But first, So I was thinking maybe asking people for some. Of course, I can't ask them for secrets because no one would share secrets with me then. So I was trying to think of maybe some anonymous way, or just Googling secrets and then putting them in. But I'm sure, Christoff, you have some secrets that or not secrets, some things that you just haven't shared with anyone.
Or embarrassing
I don't know.
Stuff. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe by mistake you kissed a guy. You got drunk and you fell and you kissed the guy. No, you never know what happened, or some shit like that.
I mean, that would be a funny story. That wouldn't be a secret.
What?
That did happen once.
What?
Yeah.
You got drunk
in first year.
Yeah.
So we were at a club. I don't like going to clubs, but
I see.
this was I was at a club with my friend. And she pointed over to these 2 guys who were sitting on we were on the dance floor and they were sitting somewhere. And she was like, they look like a couple. And I went, nah, they just look like friends. And it just kept going, no, they're a couple, no. So I'm like, okay, why don't we just go ask them? We can just go ask them if they're a couple. And she's like, okay. So we walk up to them. We're half drunk, and
See why?
I asked the guy like, "Hey, are you gay?" And he's like, "No, but do you want a kiss?" And he kisses me like a little, mwah, and then I'm like, "Oh, okay." It was really a weird. It was like,
Encounter.
okay. I wasn't even like shocked or anything. I was just like, okay, that's yeah.
That happened.
And that was it. That was the whole
Encounter.
yeah.
I wonder if that guy that kissed you, if he's really like confident or like egotistical about himself, that he's thinking like, nah, even gay people will go for him, and
Yeah,
that's why
you
he
know,
thought,
that's a
nah,
good
you were gay,
yeah.
so you have to you have a crush on him now, and he can't satisfy your needs now, so we'll just give you a kiss and send you on your way.
That's a
You
good
know?
point. Yeah, maybe he was just that full of himself. That was like, well, this guy must be gay and must want to kiss me. So here we go.
Or it was just really creepy and he decided to kiss you out of nowhere.
That is quite a funny story. So like an interesting encounter that happened for you. But
Yeah.
go on. You were saying something?
No, yeah, that's my funny story quoted filled.
For this episode, for this episode. But yeah, like so that's like that's what I'm trying to finish the first episode and then hopefully try get people. That's why I'm trying to get people. What do
You
call
mean
it?
you're finishing your pilot episode?
Yeah,
Then you'll
finishing
go.
the pilot episode and then hopefully we can start getting it filmed with some people. But yeah, I
Mm.
guess that's. And if you guys have any ideas for any episodes or can explain the rules for any games that you have and there's interesting games with interesting topics and deals, just let me know. But yeah, I guess that's it for this episode.
Yeah.
This massive episode.
Yeah, the longest one we've had, like, unless maybe for the first one that never got aired, wasn't that one also long?
I think
Because
that-
we
no,
had
that
a
was
lot
a
of like messed up parts, or
Yeah.
not messed up parts that we had to edit out because it just didn't work or whatever.
Yeah, that is true. But yeah, thank you for coming on, Christoff. So really,
Yeah, thanks for having me.
yeah. So
Yeah, it's been fun.
hopefully we'll have you on again. If you like, you're like, yeah, nah, these guys are fucked up. You don't want to come again. Hopefully.
I never want to talk to you ever again.
He deletes your phone number and everything out of the contact list. Blocks you on MySpace,
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't unadd me on Facebook. Facebook.
Oh yeah, no, I'll do that. I need to keep the friends number high.
Yeah. So yeah, hopefully you come on again. But just thank you for coming on. And go
Yeah.
to lead us out.
Yeah, well, thank you, everyone. This has been your Extremely Average podcast with your hosts, Goat and Red, and we thank you for joining us today. And as usual, TEAP curses you with an extremely average week.
Bye bye.